And I remember going to Vince the day it happened and saying, my phone's always on.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying I'm going to help. We've talked on the phone and done creative stuff before, but if you need it, my phone's always on. And I remember Vince like taking a moment and being like, it's really cool. Thank you. I might take you up on that. And I left. I went home. Like we were off for a couple of days, and I went home. And one day I got home from the gym, and my phone rang, and hey pal, and he beat around the bush for a minute. And he was like, "Remember the other day you said if I need to bounce some stuff, if you had a minute?" And I'm like, "Yeah, you got a minute?" I'm like, "Absolutely." And that started a conversation with us creatively. And then he said, "Hey, come to the production meeting this week and stuff." And I started doing that. It got massive heat.
Yeah, you're right.
But I would always say to anybody, Vince would say, listen, you got some heat with some of the guys. I'm hearing rumblings of the meeting. And I said, if you want me to come, I'll come. And you know what, Vince? If you want to tell those other guys, if they want to get up at 10 a.m. after we drove 5 hours, I love it. They sit with me. I don't care. I'm not, you ain't paying me to do this.
Yeah.
So if you want me to come because it's helpful to you, I'll come, right? And that just started a creative relationship. That was long before I ever met Steph. So we already had that creative relationship going on. And then as time went on, it just continued. I don't know, however many years ago it was. He kept joking with me constantly. When are you going to stop rolling around the ring, get a real job, do some real work, And he was just teasing the water.
Yeah.
And he would ask me all kinds of stuff about it. And then he would say, hey, you get home Tuesday night. Hey, Wednesday, I got this thing going on in the office. You come in, just sit on that. I'd love to get your opinion on it. Some executives are going to be pitching some stuff. Just love you to hear it. I'd go in, sit in that, right, and just little bits and pieces. And then
he knew he had his plan.
When I tore my bicep, I had to take 3 months off, and he. Right after I did it, I literally made these movies. I made 2 movies back to back for the company, which I wasn't supposed to do. I was supposed to make one, and Batista was supposed to do the other one, and Dave decided he wanted to do it. He left, and so Vince.
Remember that?
Yeah, it was like
you get stuck.
He came over to my house and he's like, "Hey, you got a second? I could stop by the house." And I'm like, yeah, that's not good, right? So he comes over and he's like, I need you to leave tomorrow to go do this movie for Dave. And I'm like, come on, I haven't even read the script, right? I'm like, is it any good? And he's like, I don't know, I haven't read it, right? So
how hard can it be?
Yeah, just go do it. It'll be great. Tell the director what you want to do. So I make these 2 movies back to back. While I'm there, I was having all these problems. I thought, my neck ends up being my bicep. I tear my bicep. So now I got to take 3 months and not wrestle. And even the day I do it, I go have surgery, and he calls me. He's like, hey, I had this idea. Why don't you come back and shadow me at the office for the 3 months that you're off? You come in every day and you just do everything I do. You shadow me every day and all this stuff. And so that's what I do, right? And I go in there and I spend he was all setting me up. And then it was, why don't you start working, I'll take you off the road on Fridays, but you'll work in the office on Fridays, and then you'll go on the road on Saturday, or, why don't you come in, you got 2 days off, just come in on Thursday, right? And there was little things. And then even when I'll take you off the live events, come in on Thursdays and Fridays, but take Wednesdays off because you need time to rest after TVs and all that stuff. And it was coming a half a day on Wednesdays, and then right. He just sooner or later I'm like, wait a minute, I got an office and all this. What am I doing?
Wear the suit when you come over next
time. What am I doing? And he's like, hey, I need you to take over this. Like, what? Me?